Jen, Mike.
Test.
What do you think? What do you think?
All right, well, I'll hand it over.
We'll do that after, Coach. Now they're going to do it. Okay, we're doing it after Ralph, so we'll get back to you. Okay.
All right, good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, coming off an amazing win on the road, now you've got to carry that momentum and energy to the home court tonight.
We talked about that, and I think obviously this team should have our attention. They came in last year and beat us twice, and I think the thing about a team like Sacramento is that number one, they're extremely well coached. Number two, they got a lot of young guys that are trying to establish themselves in the league, so they play extremely hard. I think they play well together. They've got guys that are capable of making shots. Even last year, Buddy made a couple of really big shots against us here to get the game into overtime. So, there's no reason. Somebody asked me if it was a trap game. I said maybe for them because they've won here twice. So it's up to us to establish our home court, and we talk about that a lot. That one of the things about having a good year is that you have to play well at home, and you have to establish yourself at home. And last year we had the identical home record and road record, which is great as far as the road. We played well, but I think you got to have more wins. On at home than you have on the road.
How important are the fans to that effort?
Oh, I think we got great fans here anyway. It doesn't matter. If the place is full, if it's half full, it doesn't matter. We get great support here. So that's a non-issue. I think what happened with us is that we have to make sure that we're focused and executing the same way we would if we were playing one of the elite teams. Because in my opinion, everybody can be an elite team in the NBA if you're not prepared and ready to play.
Coach, can you talk about the lineup that Sacramento brings to the table? They play very similar to the Pelicans, 3 guards and then two bigs, and they have a lot of athletic bigs on their bench.
They do, and they're very athletic anyway. When I think Buddy is really progressing as a player, and he's beginning to make plays off the dribble and some things like that. So. The Fox kid is just, he's playing at a real high level like he did at the end of last year anyway. So you just look at their team, and they're in a situation where, they get a guy like Yogi Ferrell who can make shots and do things, and they're going to push and they're going to play fast, and they have a 4-man that can spread the floor and shoot, and Willie Cauley-Stein is a good defender and can do a lot of things. So, they're a really solid team, and they're playing with a bunch of young 20 and 21-year-olds, but nobody's ever told them that they weren't supposed to be good. So they play at a real high level.
Early last season, you guys talked a lot about playing down to competition. Sometimes you have one night that was great and one night that wasn't. Do you feel that anything changed in the second half of last season to put some more consistency into those games?
I thought we worried more about us and what we were doing, and didn't really worry about how the opponent was going to play, should play, what kind of team we were playing. I thought we worried more about following the game plan, playing with high intensity, and then making sure that we played unselfishly.
Do you feel like that is a lesson that can carry over into this season, or do you have to kind of?
I sure hope so. We're not going to play every game like we did in Houston, though. If we would do that, you guys would be, crowning me. I have a crown on my head right now. But I think what we can do is that we can consistently compete, and some nights, a lot of shots are going in. Some nights that there aren't. But I think you can always stay in the game if you're solid defensively, and that's where we have to continue to work.
So Julius was this is probable. Is he good to go?
I think so. I'll know when we go back in. Usually when I finish this, that's when I get all the news about what guys are going to do. So, yeah.
You talked about getting off to a good start at home. You get 4 straight here at the arena at the Pelicans-Kings Center. How important is it to not just look past tonight, but to
Oh, I don't think we're in a position to look past anyone. Guys, we won one game, and it was against a really good team. And at the end of the season, they're going to be right there. So I think what we've got to do is that we have to try to get better every day. We say that in practice, we say that in the game. And so, you know, tonight we just got to make sure that we play solid, that we eliminate most of our, you know, mental mistakes. We try to protect the ball and not turn it over. And if we do that, then, you know, we'll continue to improve. And that's what we got to try to do as a team. Yeah, I texted him. I said, "Way to represent." I had to.